friends, Carla here. Welcome back to the channel. As you guys can tell, I'm doing another cash stuffing video. Since we transitioned into weekly budgeting, we also transitioned into weekly cash stuffing videos. So for this paycheck, it's gonna be the paycheck number 2 for March. I have it right here. I do want to give you guys an overview of how much we made before we dive into the cash stuffing. So this paycheck, we got paid, my husband and I got paid together. Last week when you watched that video, it was only my husband's paycheck. So this one is slightly larger than the last one. So my husband got paid $397.76. I got paid 569.4 cents. So this is gonna be the last paycheck, I think, of mine that's gonna be larger than usual, because as I told you guys last week, my hours got cut, and that's gonna reflect on my next paycheck, which is gonna be on the 20-something, March 25th, I think. So mine's gonna be really low because that's also gonna be my anniversary paycheck, where I am taking a couple days off, which I don't get paid because I'm only a part-timer, so they don't offer that kind of benefits, which sucks. My days off are not gonna be paid. So our total income together is 966.8. It's a little bit larger than last week. And the total money that we're gonna stuff today is 619 because I did pay for our bills, which is gonna stay in our bank, and that's gonna be electronically paid for. And my husband's allowance is also gonna stay in his debit card. So here are the categories that we're gonna stuff. I have my expenses on this page. I have my savings challenge and my sinking fund. I always try to leave a little breakdown of our expenses for you guys since I don't really go through it a lot. On to the cash stuffing part. I have my 3 binders here, and I have my wallet that a lot of you guys are actually saying why my low income but have a really nice wallet. Just in case you guys are new, this is a gift from my stepmom. I did not purchase this. I just asked her if she has a wallet that is longer so I can put my cash envelopes in there, and she gave me that, so that's why I have that. So I have my cash envelopes, my clear cash envelopes that I usually use, and I keep in track of my expenses with my index card because these are the envelopes that I reach for all the time. So I have my Mamma Mia envelope, and a couple of you guys also said that I should separate mine from my babies, like my husband was saying. I think by the time she's almost 1, I will separate us. I kind of love the Mamma Mia name, you know. If I separate that, that's gonna be just Mama and Mia, but that's okay. I think it is a good idea, especially when she's older, because she does suck up a lot of my allowance. So for Mamma Mia, we're gonna stuff $50 this week. We have a little bit left in here. I'm not gonna put money on the side for her savings account just because I did use like $70 of this to buy her shoes. You're gonna see that in my vlog, which I don't know when I'm gonna upload, but I bought her shoes and like 1 piece of clothing, so she took off I think $50 worth. So we're just gonna put the 50 back, and we're gonna let that accumulate in there. I need some underwear, guys. And then for miscellaneous, I will be putting 25 in here like usual, so that's 20 and a 5. And I always try to give our miscellaneous fund around $100 every month, and I break it up into 4 if we have 4 paychecks, so that's 25. So now we have 20, 30, 35, $40 in here, and I just use it for anything. It's basically, you know, like miscellaneous. If I need money to cover our food category, if we need money for Mia, we just use this, and it helps out a lot to have that kind of cushion, I guess. And then for food, we surprisingly have money left in here. If you hear car noises in the background, I'm so sorry, guys. I've repeated myself all the time, but we live in a 4-way stop, and people just be blasting music or just revving their cars or just don't even stop at the stop sign. But you know, that's on them. But we're gonna continue on with our cash stuffing, and I do try to give this 125, and I do read all of your comments, guys. I just can't get back to everyone. So I did see somebody say that I should try to cut down my food because it does suck up a lot of money, and I agree. But this is also our household and our eating out money, so I think I can't cut any more in here. I mean, we have a little bit of leftover because we really tried to eat at home this time, and we didn't have any toiletries that we needed. So I think this is the best that I can do for this. And in any case, I'm probably going to increase this in the future if we have a little bit more freedom in our budget, just because we need it for household, diapers, pull-ups, all that stuff. That's not covered by any other of my categories, so it comes out of my food, which is just, it says food, but anything in the grocery store basically, and our eating out. So I really appreciate all you guys' comments. I read all of them. Like I said, I just can't reply to all of them because for some reason I got a little bit of traffic on my channel, which I'm so grateful for. So welcome for anyone who is new. I hope you guys love the content that I put out, but we're gonna move on. So we have 100, 20, 40, 45, and 50 for our food category, which is perfect because I think since I'm off this Saturday, which has already passed for you guys, I think we're gonna buy my husband something to wear for our anniversary dinner, because I've been so excited for that, and I really want him to wear something nice too. And it's not, I don't know if it'll be covered by our allowance for our anniversary, or we're gonna use his allowance for whatever he's buying. I'm still trying to see what we're gonna do. So that goes in there, and that's just gonna get put to the side. So we still have a little bit more money left, so we're gonna stuff our sinking funds and our bills as well. We're gonna start off with the blue binder actually, because I try to go towards this more now because it's hard. I'm not gonna do anything with the purple binder again because we didn't really have a lot of extra. We did get paid more than I thought we would, but it's not a whole lot of extra, so we're just gonna put that to the side for right now. And the categories we're gonna deal with are my sinking funds that does have a cap. That's what my blue binder is for. Like Christmas, my aim for Christmas is 600, maybe 700, because I've been stuffing it with my extra income from YouTube or Etsy, so maybe 700, because I do have family in the Philippines that I send money to or try to send money to for Christmas. We are gonna put $25 in here. I feel like we have a lot of fives. You guys have been loving the pig labels that I made and the trackers, so I'm really grateful, guys, for all the traffic in my Etsy and my YouTube. You guys have no idea how much that just not even validates me, but just kind of encouraged me to keep going with this, because it's not easy doing all of this while having a job and then having a baby. I know you guys know that, so I really appreciate it because my hard work is paying off. And the noise is just gonna keep going, guys, okay? So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 30, 35, 135 in our Christmas cash envelope. And I do change the trackers after the video because I just don't want to do that within the video. I just feel like it's gonna take too long. And for Moped, we're not gonna do anything with this because we just stuffed this last week. Mia's birthday gets $5. A mere $5. This one has already reached its cap. I'm just putting extra in here just in case I am short budgeted, and then whatever's left in here will roll over to her next birthday. We're just gonna keep it rolling. We have 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 10, and 15. So 515. My goal for this was 500, and I was able to fully fund this with our tax refund. And I'm just putting in a little bit of extra here and there just to kind of help it out a little bit, like I said, because I've honestly never had a baby before. I've never had to celebrate a first birthday, so I'm just trying to give myself some wiggle room, and whatever's left over will go to her next birthday, which I still don't know if I'm gonna have a party for, or we're just gonna go out and have fun somewhere. For anniversary, we're not gonna put anything in there because that's already capped to 700. And we also funded this with our tax refund. For planners, that only gets stuffed with my YouTube paycheck. And if you're wondering what that is, it's just I'm trying to prep for my budget planner ending and my life planner ending, and I do buy 2 budget planners and 1 life planner. Citizenship is already capped to $1,000, and somebody said that they actually spent $1,500 to $2,000 for their citizenship and green card. I already have a green card. I know that one was like $700. My dad paid for that before I came over here, so I don't have to worry about it. And I have a 10-year green card, and that's gonna end in 2024. I don't know why I'm telling you guys that, but that's why I'm rushing to get my citizenship. I don't know how it'll be with a dual citizenship actually, so I may have to increase this again. We'll see. If I do, I'm just gonna pull from our savings because I don't want to keep like stuffing that. Valentine's is not gonna get stuffed anytime soon because Valentine's just passed. And now we're gonna go to the pink binder, which is my bills and sinking funds that doesn't have a cap. And if you're wondering where I get these binders, I always link everything that I own in the description down below except for my cash tray because that one is always out of stock. For rent, we are gonna put 100 in here. And our rent, honestly, it's not really, I'm gonna put 100, okay. It's not really rent, it's electricity because we live with our in-laws, well, my in-laws and my husband's parents. They're helping us out reach our goals, pay for debt, and save some money for a house or rent a house, and just help us get going with our financial goals before we actually get one, which is so nice of them. We've been here for almost a year now, and it's already making a difference in our budget. So we have 50, 70, 90, 100. We try to give them a little bit of money to help out with electricity because my husband and I, we have 2 computers, and we also use the heater or the air conditioner consistently just because I don't want Mia to be uncomfortable with anything. So that's the rent. And then my husband's phone, he does pay that through his parents. They're like in a family plan together, and whenever he's done with paying for his phone, I think it's like a year or so, we're gonna do a family plan together, which is kind of exciting and kind of scary, I know, but we're already married. I don't know why I'm scared of like committing to a family plan with someone else. For Miha, we're not gonna put anything in here. What I usually put in here is if we have extra in our allowance, I put it in here. If she gets any gifts, like money gift from our relatives or friends, I put it in here. For right now, she has $40. That's okay. For medical, I'll put $10 because we've been putting $10 every week. And my husband actually scheduled the eye doctor place now, so we should be, I think that's next week, so we should be using this for that. So we have 150, 70, and 180. I really hope it's not any more than $80 for the co-payment. I'm hoping, guys. For gifts, we're not gonna put anything because we put money there last week. Savings and debt, so these 2 are actually gonna be stuffed. I took out the savings that we saved for the month of February and went ahead and put that in the bank because I was able to, as well as the debt. So now there's only $20 and $10 in here. These are the money that we stuffed last week, so I'm just trying to keep it by month. It'll help me budget or keep in track of it on my budget planner. So for savings, we are gonna put $88 in here, and my savings is just our emergency fund. So I'm trying to fund both, and I'm trying to reach $5,000, but we're nowhere near close. So you have 20, 40, 60, 80, 88, so a 5, and that's, so we'll have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 86, 87, $88 in here that we can put in our savings. I always do this. I always jumble up my money. Now we have, actually let's count it. Now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, $98, close to 100. And I do use my savings to pay for my husband's medicine. That's why it always gets deducted. I don't have a separate envelope for it because I just never know when she needs it. For debt, we're gonna put $90. So we have 60, let's do 70, 80, 90. And now we have a dog barking. It's amazing. Let's include the 20 that's already in here. Okay, for debt we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 105, and 110 for the month of March so far. So I think we're doing a great job, and we can pay this off at the end of the month. Taxes is not gonna get anything, and hustle is just money I put in there. But I'm actually gonna do my Etsy income every month now instead of every week. Who gave me Trang gave me that idea. We're done with the pink binders. So mainly our binders are these two, but I do like to put money in the purple binder here soon. I'm really hoping. But the next thing we're gonna do is our savings challenge, which is the very first savings challenge I've participated in, and it's honestly very fun, and I've heard a lot of you guys are really wanting to do this as well. In the front are the envelopes I haven't stuffed yet, and in the back are the envelopes I've already stuffed. I do have this tracker from Natalie, and her Etsy shop name is Natalie's Envelopes, but I will link that down below if you guys are interested on getting your own trackers. So I'm actually gonna put that down here, and I'm gonna stuff the $60 and the $1. So we're gonna go kind of in the mid and the very, very lowest one. So we're gonna put $60 in here. So 20, 40, 50, and 60 is what we're gonna do. So we have 20, 40, 50, $60 that's gonna go in here. And I don't seal these just so I can count it with you, like how much it'll be. Maybe every 3 months is what we can do, but I do mark this that it's done, and I put the day that I stuff this. So I am doing this video on the 11th of March, which is the day that we got paid. 21. I keep forgetting that it's 2021, guys. And we're gonna do the same for this $1 in here, and $3.11, 2021. I'm actually going to use this red thing because I kind of like the pink, red, and blue together. So we're going to use the red here. I know I always do odd numbers in blue and then even numbers in pink, but we're just not going to care, okay? We're not going to be that much in control. So we'll go with $1, which is the bottom, the very bottom. And the $60, which is right here. So it's getting there. I am not doing 2 envelopes a week, but I did this time, but I usually don't try to do that if we can't. Like last week I couldn't, I could only do 1. So there's no rush on like trying to get 2 envelopes a week. It's just whenever you finish the 100 envelope challenge is when you can take out all the money and then use it for something that you would like. We're gonna use it to go to the Philippines, and possibly whatever's left over is gonna go to debt. That's our goal for this one, and then you just start all over again. But that is it, guys. We are done stuffing our cash envelopes. I've always left with an empty tray, which is kind of satisfying and kind of sad at the same time because we're out of money. But they're all designated in a place that we need them to be, so that's great. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's cash stuffing video, and I will see you on my next one.